Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kerry and this is my budgeting journey. Today's video is slightly different. I'm actually just going to talk through all my binders and just all my challenges, just everything that I use basically, because a few people have mentioned it now and I've not done one in a little while, so it's just to keep you all up to date with what I use, because obviously if you see anything in my videos that you enjoy or like and would like to use yourself, then obviously it's handy to know where it's came from. So I'm going to start with this, and this is my bank envelope, and I got this from Label Budgets, Laura. Now everything is linked below as far as I'm aware. Obviously like the binders are not linked, but everything I use, like challenges, everything from Etsy I use is all linked below, and these are actually back in stock as well, so if you're wanting one, be quick. Okay, so I've actually rejiggled my envelopes and binders. So if you thought you knew what everything was, you probably don't now, because I don't even know where everything is, because I've actually totally changed it about. I think it's going to be for the better, but I'm going to just trial it for a few weeks and see how we get on. That's the only way you can do it in budgeting, I think, is just to trial it and see how you get on, because honestly, things just change, your budget changes, your circumstance changes, your needs change, your binders change, yeah. So I'm going to start off with this one here. Now this is my white one, and I've got this solely for me, so I can add to it if I like, I can take away. It's not got many envelopes in it, it's only got the 5, but I just wanted an envelope just for me. So the first one's self-care, so this is stuff like my hair, if I want to get my eyebrows done. My nails I usually do myself, since getting a lamp for my Christmas. I've got clothes. I do need to put a wallet in for this, and I've got no fancy wallets, so I'm just going to pop one of these ones in. So that's clothes for myself. I've got a shopping trip, which I could have used for clothes actually, but at the moment I'm saving up for skincare. I like the Origins set, so I'm saving £60 to spend on that. I've got time with friends, which I've got a festival which I'm saving for, so that's the festival challenge that I've got here, and I'm sure that was Little Birds Budgets. Definitely, it's down below anyway. And then I've got my girls trip. Now my girls trip is for my hen do that I've got coming up in August. All these envelopes here are from Budget with Ira, and this is from Amazon. And then my last one, I've got the personal trainer. The insert was from Budget with Ped. I've just wrote on it because it does come off. And then I've got the challenge in it, the New Year New Me, which is from Scottish Highlander on a budget. So this is my binder. If there's anything specific that I'm saving up for, I could always add it into here. I'm not really sure what else I would want to add in here. Maybe like a tech or something, I don't know. But yeah, at least I've got that option. So I just wanted it separate, and I really just love the croc. Now, Grace, this next one, I've had the binder for a little while. I used it for my spare challenges. Grace is jazzed up a bit with her new stickers that she got for her birthday. We were just playing about with her stuff. I was trying to reorganise, and she's like, "Oh, mummy, would you like a sticker?" So she gave me a few just to put on here, and of course she wanted to position them and put them on and everything. So I've got a couple here. Now, what is this one? Oh yeah, so this is for gifts / birthdays. So, / kids. I've not got dividers yet, or like dashboards to separate the gifts and birthdays from the kids, but I've kind of had a look on Etsy. There's nothing really that I'm seeing that I particularly like or would suit my aesthetic, but I'm still going to just have a wee look. I did ask for recommendations on Instagram, so I'll wait and see what the answers are. But anyway, so we've got gifts. This is just kind of everybody else's birthdays apart from our main family. I've got my envelope for my birthday. I'm planning on using this to spend on myself and treat myself on my birthday. I probably won't, like, this will be like the low priority one, so I won't be filling this in every month if I can't afford it. So this month I only put £10 in just because that's all I could afford. The trackers are from DD Louise Budgets. I'm not even sure if DD Louise has still got her Etsy store up actually. I'll need to check that. I've got my mum's in here as well, because my mum's very important to me, obviously. Well, all my parents-in-law are, but my mum's like my best friend, so yeah. I've got her in here, and this was to save for a holiday for us, but we've planned on going to New York instead. So until next December, when we're planning on booking like flights and stuff for New York, we're still having a look just now. That's going to stay in here. The trackers here, by the way, the holiday fund and the one from the girls trip are from What If I Fly 17. So next we've got Ryan, obviously my other half. He's got £20. I don't know why he's not got anything for this month. He's maybe due something. But yeah, his birthday's in February, so. We've got Grace. This envelope is totally broken. Just a reminder, you don't need all these fancy envelopes and stuff. I didn't have them to start with. I built my budget up, and once I could afford them, then that's what I done. Grace, this is for her birthday. These trackers are from Simple Budgets, but she's no longer going on Etsy. And same with Lucas. Now, this is where the dashboard / divider would likely be, because that's all the birthdays. I might get a parents one. I don't know. We'll wait and see. I'm trying to be not simple, but I don't want like an envelope for every single person for birthdays. So yeah, so this is kids. So this is just general savings for the kids. So that's Lucas and Grace. Now this is for Grace's like activities. So she's got dancing, gymnastics at the moment. And this is her tracker. I've recently just paid for her gymnastics camp, so I need to scrub this off. I've got school holidays in here. I just thought it would make more sense being in with the kids. And then I've got back to school, which is for school uniform. Grace goes to school next August, so that's the plan for that. I do like my mermaids, actually. So this next one is kind of like house / joint renovations. So we've got home improvement, we've got garden, we've got health, appliances, mortgage, which is going to be overpayments, but at the moment I've got other priorities, which I'm going to do in a different video, because otherwise the video is going to be about an hour long and I don't really want that. But yeah, this is going to be eventually for overpayments. At the moment I've taken out of appliances and mortgage to put towards my other goals. But again, I'm going to explain that as well. And then I've got emergency, which is fully funded at 1k, and then I've got £40 in there. And this is what I used to get my emergency fund started. So it's this 1k tracker from What If I Fly 17, which I found really visually helpful to see where I was from my 1k goal. So the next one is, again, Grace has added a wheel of heart. Purple because the binder's purple. So this is basically a challenges binder. So it's going to be my challenges binder number 1, and this is all my annual challenges. So first off, I've got my seasonal challenge, which I love to do. And I add something kind of like every cash stuff in every week. I've then got them in order of what's coming next. So I've got Father's Day, I've got the Halloween, and then I've got Christmas, Valentine's, Superwoman, which is Mother's Day, and then Easter. The Easter, Valentine's and Christmas one are all from Scottish Highlander, the budget. The Mother's Day one is from Saphiras Digitals, and the Father's Day one is Savings by Kerry, and then this one's from Budgeting Bear, but again Danielle's taking a wee break, and so is the seasonal challenge as well from Danielle. If you've got any questions though, please ask below, because I do comment, well, reply to all the comments. And eventually when I do have more time, I'm going to be doing a Q&A as well, like a live one. So that obviously you guys can ask questions when we're on live. I'm just not really sure what to do on the live, as to not make it boring for you guys. I just don't want to be sitting here doing nothing. Right, so this one's kind of like short-term house joint couple / events that are happening, or stuff that we're saving for, so I'll explain that anyway. But we've got Costco. We kind of go, I go with my mum, and yeah, we get a few things from there, but there's only £20 in it, so we're not going anytime soon. Date night, obviously quite self-explanatory. Even takeaways or something that can count towards eating out is obviously like meals. Clothing, so this is clothing for the kids, Ryan, me, although I do have my own clothing one now, just because in my new job I wear my own clothes rather than a uniform, so I would like to just save to go and buy like some things after the summer holidays. Pet, we've only got a hamster, so he's, when I say he's low maintenance, he is relatively low maintenance compared to like a dog or something, but he still has his fair bits, fair load of bits that he's needed or got. So again, I would really like a divider just here. So this would be kind of like the events. I've got my friend's wedding, which I've added a couple more 20s to, and that was from like the health and appliances. So there's a wee bit more in here now, and that's for July. I've then got our wedding, which is in September. And again, I've counted all this up and seen what I've had to go and have to save and everything, with times and that. So I'm going to do another video. And then we've got holidays. So this is kind of like the goals / events, if that makes sense. And that's the way I'm going to do it, I think. Because originally these two were in like long term, but they're technically not long term, I suppose. They're just goals, I think. But yeah. So this next one is relatively same. It's probably the same as what it was, and it's my annuals. Again, Grace has added a unicorn. At least she's colour coordinated them. But we've got TV licence, which actually I'm going to be cancelling because we've recently cancelled our Virgin and we don't really use the BBC iPlayer or anything like that. So we're going to get a Fire Stick. We've got Netflix, we've got Disney Plus, and I think that's going to be us. So I'm going to get rid of this and reallocate the, how much is it? What's in it? 160. Home insurance, we've obviously fully funded. Car insurance, there's 300 and something in it. But yeah, they've all got their goals at the back. We've got car tax, Disney Plus, and then here's a little divider. So these are kind of like the time sensitive ones. And then we've got our goals here. I'm just going to have to ignore the dance and the gym because they're no longer in there. Yep. And then we've got car, which technically is time sensitive because we've got the MOTs in October. And then we've got a month ahead, which I'm planning on starting once the wedding and that's over with. And I've got this lovely tracker from the Queen Bee Makes, which is £10 and it saves 500. So hopefully I'm going to be able to do that twice or once. Once first and then obviously twice, to get a month ahead. So that's all the binders like there. And then we've got my challenges binder. Again, Grace has added a sticker, a moon, a lovely colour though. That's my colour, love it. So for challenges, I have the roll up to 1000, which I've not started yet. I've got Knockout 9, which hasn't been very kind, but I'm sure you've all seen. And I'm planning on doing the rest of these in May as well, so I'm really enjoying this one. I've got Pop the Rainbow, sorry, that's Luna Lolly, and that was from Budgets and Dreams, the roll-up one. I've got Pop the Rainbow from Budgeting Bear, and I've got the Save 180. Currently, the Knockout 9 and the Pop the Rainbow don't have anything that's going towards as such. It will just be sinking funds, I think, until I find something. The 180 is actually going towards my festival that I've got in June. I've already got £330 saved for it. But the 180 would be for the hotel. I've got the Penny Challenge, which I'm not going to be saving anything specifically for. The 50p Challenge, which I've recently just today actually, I've decided that I'm going to put the 100, cash it in and put it towards some sinking funds. I've got the McMoo, which is going to go straight to sinking funds. And then I've just got this Roll With It challenge from My Money Matters, and that's just in case I do come across any like leftover money or that and I'm not really sure where to put it. The McMoo's from Scottish Highlander, 50p's from Scottish Highlander. So it's the Penny Challenge, and then the Sunflower one was from Saphiras Digitals. So the other things I've got is I've got a few of these. I did mention these in my last video, but I've got a couple of these coin bags. Now you can see how much they actually hold. But these are from the range. There was £1.99 for 6 of them in different sizes. And then I got this challenge, the the 50 envelope challenge. I actually got it from Pinching the Pennies, Victoria. But she's actually just totally not went missing, but I've not seen her or heard from her for ages. I hope she's okay, but I did try messaging her, but then her Instagram went as well. But yes, I've only got 4 numbers left on this, which is really exciting. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers. But I'm looking forward to getting that finished. I got the tin from Poundland. And then, oh, what happened there? The lights just went. I've just put the light on the, there we go. The tin landed on the light switch, whatever. Yeah, and then I've got the 1K binder, which I'm using for my Christmas savings. And this is from, obviously, Iris Budgets. So I've got £440 in here so far. So I'm doing really well. Really loving it. It's just, it just looks great when it's all filled in. And I'm looking forward just to getting the rest, obviously, filled in as well. I've got some at the back as well, because obviously the 50s are all done. So yeah. So that's that. I don't really know what else to go over. I think I've forgotten something, but I don't know. Oh yeah, one last thing. So this one here is just my week 1 to 4 and 5. And then I've got extras and receipts in there as well. But yeah, this is just from Amazon, and then these are from Endless Designs. Well, they were budget with us, but these vinyls here. But you'll be able to find vinyl on it, so you can just stick them on yourself and just get the labels. And then I was going to show you one more thing. I've got this as well, which is very dusty. Oops. Ryan bought me this for my Christmas, and I've not used it yet because I plan on using it with this little book of savings challenges from What If I Fly 17. So it's got £1, £5, 1 to 5, 5, 10, 15, 1 to 10, 10, 10, 5, 20s, 15s, 1K challenge, 5 to 25, and then it's got spring right through as well. So I'm planning on using these two together once all my other challenges are kind of finished. I plan on just doing a whole month, just dedicating a whole month towards that challenge to see how we get on and everything as well. But that's it, I think. If there's any other questions, what else was I going to show you? I did have one more. I don't know where it is, but my budget planner is actually from Amazon, and it's the oh, here it is. It's the Carp DM budget planner. The newer ones have got a pink pig and a little couple of coins, I think, and these are actually back on Amazon for £13. Do not pay over like £20 for them, because this one I think is up to like 35, and that's just ridiculous. I mean, I don't understand why they thought they can get away with that, because I only paid 15, but it's really handy. I've got another video about this and what it's looking like on the inside and how I use mines, but they're very, very handy, and they're back on Amazon as well, so I'll try and remember to link it. If I don't, tell me and I will do. But that's all. I hope you all have a lovely week, and I will speak to you all very soon. Just remember and ask me if there's anything that I've missed, or you want to know where something specific's from that you've seen in a previous video. Just ask me, or message me on Instagram if you want it to be anonymous. I don't really mind. Yeah, bye.